feel good. Like I'm ready. I'm ready to party. So Blue's in the back, taking a shower, getting ready. Did you see yourself for the first time? Oh God. And we've gotten birthday dress up, but I think you win it for douchebag. What's up, bro? What have you made?
So I made a birthday cake for my birthday sister.
Blue! You're being summoned. Blue's out!
Happy birthday to
The thing about celebrating birthdays at sea is that you have to be creative about how you make the day extra special. Besides dressing up, we started by popping some non-alcoholic champagne because we don't actually drink on passage.
Here we have some champagne.
And then we had Blue blow out some unlit candles, since we try not to have any open flame on Delos while underway. And as far as presents go, everyone had to get pretty creative with wrapping paper and handmade gifts. But if you're really good, you can pull the perfect present out of thin air.
1 coupon valid for horseback riding adventure. Does that mean you're gonna come with me?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the best birthday gift ever.
This was our 6th day at sea, and the excitement of a new country on the horizon, plus all the sugar we just consumed, had us going a bit crazy. Not only was it Blue's 30th birthday, but we only had about 24 hours before our arrival into Bermuda. This is the story of Delos, a sailboat that's been cruising around the world for over a decade. I jumped on board 10 years ago, not knowing that one day I'd be stepping up as captain, with my girlfriend and first mate by my side. Over 50 crew have called Delos home, and that tradition of sharing the adventure continues this season, as we write the next chapter of the Delos story, during a lap around the North Atlantic Ocean. If you enjoy Delos videos, please hit subscribe. It's a fast and free way to keep our journey going.
That's much nicer. So you see we're coming up on some spots that are 50 meters. I mean, it goes from 1,700 meters to 50 meters in a pretty short distance.
That's insane.
And then, yeah, we'll just stay on the outside of all this. So we're 53 miles from Bermuda.
And where are we going to?
So we're going to be going into this hole right here. Town Cut.
Cool. Oh, that's going to be real shot today.
Yeah.
So obviously the closer that we get to land, guys, the higher the chances get of other boats being around.
Yeah.
Like other sailboats, fishing boats, whatever. So just keep a really sharp eye out for everything.
It's super important to do horizon scans.
Yeah.
And look at the radar.
The radar. Wow, that's pretty.
So we're just about to make our approach to Bermuda. We are coming from the southwest around the bottom, and then we're going to be heading up to the northeastern part of the island where we'll be going into Convict Bay. So we're advised to call Bermuda Radio when we were 30 miles out, so I'm just going to call them up. Bermuda Radio, this is sailing Vessel Delos. Delos calling on channel 16, over.
Sailing Vessel Delos, Bermuda Radio, good morning. Have you time to take some pre-arrival information from you? I have the vessel's registration number, US Coast Guard registration number. Satellite phone number, life raft manufacturer capacity, and the EPIRB details. If you want to grab them and call me when you're ready, take your time, over.
Have you had to report that much information?
Never before.
Really?
Nah. It's weird, yeah. You can see the ground underneath us after being in the open ocean for 5 days. It's a lovely feeling getting to see that, knowing land's close.
Seven days at sea road, and we've made it to our first island of the trip. Bermuda.
Feels so good.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it feels so good.
Tiny little island in the middle of nowhere that people have somehow taken over. Land ho.
We made it!
Well, we came around the east side of Bermuda about to go through the cut, and all of a sudden the wind is blowing over the land and you just get hit with the strongest smell of like flowers or trees. It's so nice. It's really cool to smell that after you never really realize it until you're away from it for like 7 days.
It's one of my most favorite things about traveling via sailboat. It's just pulling up to new islands and like you know nothing about them when you arrive. It's such a open slate ahead of you, and the more time you spend there, kind of the more dots get connected and the more parts get colored in, and you just, you know, by the time you're leaving, you have this feeling of like the essence of a place.
Somebody's calling us. Vessel calling Delos. This is Delos on 16 over.
Delos, for official Bermudian welcoming committee.
Okay, alright, well, thank you very much, man. Glad to be here.
Excellent, hope to catch up with you guys at some point. Welcome to the island.
Thank you very much, man. And what boat are you guys on?
We're in the little, is this a Boston Whaler? Boston Whaler, there's a dog on it.
With the dog on it.
Cool, okay, the Boston Whaler with the dog on it. Well, we'll see you once we come into the harbor, over.
Roger that, stand by 16.
What time you wake up?
Aww.
Cool, man.
What's your dog's name?
Her name is Cupcake.
Cupcake! Aww.
Right, man, thank you.
Quarantine flag, Bermuda flag, Delos tribe flag. We are dressed up.
Brady,
Yeah, bud.
thank you for being an amazing captain.
You're welcome. Did I do all right?
You did so good.
Cool.
I'm so proud of you.
Thanks, Blue.
You're the best.
Thanks.
Seriously, I'm really, really proud of you.
Thank you.
Good. Now you can breathe easy for a week or so.
I was only stressful during that electric storm. Right above us, like across the sky above us.
Can you tell me a little bit about what it was like doing a sail like that without Brian and Kaza and being like captain?
It was really fulfilling, I guess. I was a captain before I got on Delos, so I like kind of ran the boat that I was on. It was a dive boat and only went out during the days, but when I got on Delos, then Brian's the captain, and we kind of run Delos that he's not really like the captain, like we do a lot of voting and stuff, but really at the end of the day it's his boat and like it's his final decision. Really, you can overrule anything because he's the captain, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it just feels a lot different and very fulfilling to have that responsibility.
Yeah?
Yeah, for sure. And it's hard, it's so hard to do when Brian's on the boat because we just have our emotions and we each do our own thing and like we work together like a team so well.
Yeah.
So we have our positions.
Totally.
So to switch it up is, yeah, it's awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Nice. Yeah, I felt that same way too, kind of like
Yeah.
just, I don't know, yeah, stepping up and having way more responsibility. Like you can't you can't really lean on other people, or if something's going on, and when it's the 4 of us on the boat, you don't necessarily have to get out of bed if you're super tired. But this time it was like every time I would hear something, I was running up, and I don't know. It was a cool sail too because so many varying conditions. So we were like making all these different calls about sail changes and all this, and I don't know, it was just fun to step into that role, and it's definitely way more rewarding. It doesn't feel like I'm just along for the ride anymore.
Proud of you.
Proud of you.
Good job, Luke. Come a long way.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Maggie, it's been so long.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, right. It's 7 days at sea and you come to a new land.
And you're like, whoa.
That's gotta be one of the coolest check-ins I've ever been through, man.
So
That guy
cool.
was so just genuine and awesome.
Do you remember any of the facts?
70,000 people that live here. He's been to 48 states in America.
It's the third
Richest
richest country
country
in the world. The minimum wage is $17 an hour.
Amazing.
But accordingly, everything else is quite expensive. But no tax.
Yeah, no taxes.
And what else did he say?
We're gonna insert a voiceover here.
It's 22.
Oh, okay, insert voiceover now.
Our friend at immigration had also told us that Bermuda was the 3rd most remote island in the world, which really surprised us. But if you measure the distance from any island to the nearest landmass, then Bermuda does seem to be the 3rd most remote island in the whole world, falling in line behind Easter Island off the coast of Chile and Tristan da Cunha in the southern Atlantic. And its location is what has given it a fair amount of attention over the years. Or maybe it was more so that people didn't actually know exactly where it was. This map drawn in 1511 is the first to show Bermuda, named after Juan de Bermudez, the Spanish sailor to sight her in 1505. For the next century, her reefs intervened dozens of ships trying to make their way to the New World. The island was uncolonized and uninhabited by indigenous people, so castaways did what they could to survive, and began planting seeds and letting feral hogs run wild. In 1906, the flagship of the Sea Venture also wrecked, and all 150 of its inhabitants made it safely to shore. Over the next 6 years, a handful of people who stayed on the island from this wreck helped lay the foundation of agriculture, which would warmly welcome the first ship that sailed to Bermuda intentionally, with hopes of colonizing it for England. The first permanent buildings and forts were constructed, settlers slowly trickled in, and the first slaves were brought up from the West Indies in 1616. The island also became a center for privateering in the 1700s, where state-licensed vessels were actually encouraged to capture enemy ships for their prizes. It's crazy to think that the reefs of Bermuda acted almost as a trap to lure people in from the water to its land. Today, Bermuda remains the oldest of British overseas territories, as well as the smallest, but most prosperous, thanks to its offshore financial banking industry.
Super zoom.
First impressions.
Of Bermuda?
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be a good week.
I just love that like all the people are super friendly, super like warm. You know, you walk in the street, everyone say hi to you.
Beautiful, peaceful, exciting.
After handling all the formalities, we found a little gift box waiting for us in Maggie.
Dawson's
Whoa!
Dark N Stormy.
So we headed straight home to enjoy our first official anchorage of the season.
Kia signing off.
Never says Bermuda like a Gosling's Dark and Stormy. For the next few days, we just took it all in, skating our way through the streets and getting a solid dose of island life. We even ran into Andrew to thank him and Cupcake for the warm welcome to his island.
This is like my favorite part about like the Delos tribe and traveling. It's just a whole another level of cruising. But he's got all the local knowledge and he's gonna show us a good time, I'm sure.
Yeah, and he seems super friendly.
Yeah.
And I love the way he introduced himself. Hi, I'm the owner of Cupcake.
I thought he said Brady when he drove by. What?
How are you guys feeling today?
Like a bus hit me.
Why?
This one decided to get a bit rough yesterday.
Ooh.
We had a boxing match, we had a wrestling match,
Football,
soccer game,
soccer,
basketball game.
and I pretty much won all of them.
You won all of them?
I named the folder yesterday Sean Kia flirting.
Did you film it?
No.
They're by themselves playing grab ass. Ruben, you're 10 minutes late for the meeting.
No, you said it was gonna be 8. You said it was gonna be 8 o'clock yesterday.
It's 8:10, bro.
10, brother.
My phone is like, no! Like, it says 7:10. I was like, I made the effort to come early.
You were like, whoa, I'm up like 6:45.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I did a good job. We're gonna have time to do some exercise. Then you guys sit and I'm like, wait, what's going on?
Well, we've been in Bermuda for like 3 days. It's gone by like that. Blue, you've done some productive work, I'd say. The boys over here, on the other hand.
The voice were.
Now we've been working, we've been getting some content. Filming is a job in itself. Filming and doing things is a full-on job, so. But today probably will make it a work day, unless you guys have other plans. So this is the stuff that I have written down that before we leave, no matter when we leave, we have to get these things done. So we have to put fuel in the boat. We used about 230 liters or something like that. And the next passage is even longer. I don't think we're gonna motor as much on the next passage, but it's always good to leave port with fuel with a full tank. We need to go up and look at the wind instrument and like adjust it because it's probably off a little bit from that storm. Clean the bottom, like especially the water line. It's getting quite grassy and nasty. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Unless you have anything else.
No, all my stuff's video, editing, uploading.
And then all the stuff on my list that's internet related and editing and stuff, I'll try and get most of that done today. So this is right now, we're down here in Hamilton, and then we originally thought that the sail was 2,400 miles. I think it was just a number maybe we just said once and it just stuck, but it's not. It's like 1,800. So it's 600 miles less than we originally thought. This is right now. It does look like, so it's gonna get light for tomorrow and then Saturday, and then this low pressure system starts to build coming in on Sunday morning, and then Sunday around like afternoonish, it really fills in here, like Sunday at 5 p.m., something like that. That being said, we could probably keep up with most of that wind and maybe get caught in some spots and stuff. If we were to leave on Sunday, it would definitely be an okay time to leave, and it would be strong winds from behind us. It's like every 4 days or so, it looks like these lows are coming through. So if we want to push and leave for Sunday, I think it's fine. We can do that. It's just a matter of what we want to do here and what we want to accomplish, and computer work and boat work, and if we want to do like some fun Bermuda stuff. If we don't leave Sunday, we can just watch the weather over the next few days and try and leave with that one on Wednesday morning. And if that one starts to not look okay, I guarantee there's going to be something Thursday, Friday, Saturday that's going to come through that we can leave with.
So today is a solid work day on Delos. Everyone's editing or doing boat work or something of the sort. So I am working on an episode that I need to upload before we don't have service for several weeks to potentially months.
And yeah, just replying some emails, saying thank you to all the people that support Delos and the crew.
And what are you doing today?
Today is a very exciting day for me because I've just been given permission to start editing the footage from when the new crew arrived.
Hey man, how's it going?
Good. I know Brady. This must be Sean.
Yeah, exactly.
How you doing? What's your name?
Nice to meet you, man. James, nice to meet you. For me, this is exactly what traveling is all about. Every day is just unplanned. And then something magical happens, like you meet an amazing engineer from the resort that we're anchored in front of, and he says, let's go film the sunset. What do we have? A golf cart.
We're doing a borrowing of a golf cart.
All right. It comes with an Amstel.
That's not mine either.
In the driver's seat, comes with an Amstel. All right, let's do it.
Go.
We'll see you later.
This is one way.
Yeah, straight. No, it's not. Hey, Blue. Jamaica, we got a surprise plan for tonight. Put the cameras together and go on a mission for a sunset to go time lapse.
Okay, cool. I'll tell everyone to get ready and get cameras together.
Dude, look at this ride. Why are golf carts so much fun? Like, you're never in a bad place on a golf cart. Whenever you're in a golf cart. You've never been on a golf cart?
This is my first time on a golf cart.
Stop. Are you serious?
Yeah.
And today was Ruben's lucky day. His first golf cart adventure would be at the prestigious Rosewood Estates. This immaculate luxury resort is a world-class golf course for Bermuda's wealthiest visitors and residents. Sounds like we were gonna fit right in.
You're right. This is what it's all about right here.
This is it.
We're actually going up this tower, this one. I think that's where people go if this is locked. But we're literally gonna go up there where all those windows are coming out.
Whoa. Oh my god.
Okay, so James, can you explain what...
I'll tell you what this is.
Tell us your story real quick.
So this site here was built during World War II
Uh-huh.
by the Americans.
Okay.
It was built like a bomb shelter, almost. It was designed to keep a track of the Kidley Field Airport,
Uh-huh.
as well as, I believe what I'm told is they used to have telescopes here, or binoculars, on submarines that were
Makes sense.
coming across the coast.
Yeah.
And then after the war, it was just deeded back to Bermuda. It's just been derelict ever since.
Oh, wow.
So what's the project? So it's the time to try out our homemade catching handle for the Mavic. So this is our new drone, our Mavic 2 Zoom. The only reason we still use the Phantom is because we can catch it when we're sailing and we want to get sailing shots. This one you can catch it, but you have to like get your hand in there and like grab it like that, and it's just sketchy when the boat's rolling and moving. So hey, Blue! So Ruben, don't let go until it's pulling out of your hands, okay?
Yeah.
All right, let go. And go! on Delos, we enjoy Bermuda to the fullest. Celebrate Ruben becoming a man.
Big brother.
And go for our first dive of the season.
Okay, go ahead.
Bushmaster out there, my crewman. Come on and buy some of our stuff. Buy him a beer. Doesn't he look thirsty? Come on. We got shirts. We got mugs. We got it all. Come aboard.
I got 3 legs.
Oh my God, there's ducks in Bermuda? Ducks here. What?
Oh, look at that team. The 3 boys there. Holy shit.
You're one lucky lady.
And I got to cream every single bag.
Business in the front, party in the back.
Look at that.
Like it? I like it a lot.